What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to Tower Defense Tuesday. The Steam Nextfest just ended. It ran last week. There's still lots of good demos from the Nextfest that are still up and available, and Tower Dominion is one of them. Now, I know a lot of people here on this channel were big fans of Rogue Tower. Rogue Tower was, obviously an awesome game. Rogue Tower 2 is on the way. Tower Dominion has a very Rogue Tower feel to it and is definitely well worth checking out, particularly at least dip in and take a look at the free demo. Let's pop in and take a look at it. We've got one map, I believe. Yeah, I think just one map is available for the demo here. And just one difficulty. Now, as you see here, it's 25 waves to get through it. You've got your choice of 2 starting heroes, and there's a few interesting things that are a little different. First off, in the Iron Dragons map here, we've got Overwhelming Force. Every 8 seconds sends Grenadiers in a charge towards the enemy. This means that every 8 seconds, there's going to be a Zerg of friendlies that run out from our base to destroy the enemies. Then, in addition, we've got 2 different playable heroes. We've got Commissar Anicia. The commander spawns with extra charge, even if downed. Extreme Combat Doctrine, +1 Grenadier protection every other wave. Which means we're going to get even more Grenadiers sent out. If we take a look at Warden Gerhard here, anti-tank warfare. Buildings that are adjacent to at least one Mirador, which is one of the towers, gain 15% damage, and you start with 5 Miradors. That's kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and run in with Commissar Anicia and check out a run. Now, like I said, this is a very Rogue Tower feel to it. So each wave, we're going to be expanding out from our base. This is our base that we're here to protect. Let's start off right there. And let's see, for starters, we got the Mirador. A Mirador is simple and effective, can be equipped to detect camouflage foes or support the headquarters. We've got a sturdy bunker, a single heavy Vencedor with a limited field of fire. This is like short range heavy machine guns. And then we got officers' quarters to train unique staff members and commissioned officers. So let's see, we got 600 to start off with, so we can actually place all this stuff down. Let's go something like this. We'll get our Mirador right in the middle there. And then, how do we want our sturdy bunker placed? Now, you do get the elevation bonus that you got in like Rogue Tower or many other games like this. So the higher elevation, the greater range a tower has. Let's go something like that. We can actually go with a Mirador right there too. We didn't get the officers' quarters down, but we can go ahead and send this first wave here and see how it goes. Now, as with every good tower defense game, there is a speed control, so you can speed things up. Now, after every wave, we're going to get a choice of 2 different items. We got a light mortar. We got a platform, which will raise our elevation up even higher with a light mortar. We got a scout hideout. Stealth units can be set up, or can set up a hideout using recon instead of supply. The snipers have detection, so these are going to detect camo enemies. This actually makes our Mirador more efficient. I think that's a great choice. Now, I don't have enough supply to build anything else or enough recon, so let's just go ahead and let it fly. And we took some big shots there on that first wave. Oh, man. All right, we got a Puma position. This one is like another short-range machine gun. Not enough to build one. We can throw our officers' quarters down. Let's just throw it down right there for now. We're going to have a choice between the signal operator, which is going to generate the recon, or we can go with a chaplain, which is going to increase the HP of our enemies. So, or pardon me, of our of our infantry that rolls out. Just go with the chaplain for now. We can upgrade that further. One blueprint. Well, we can't buy anything yet anyway. Now, we do have some upgrades here, which we'll focus on once we get a few more. This is actually a terrible start. Alright, we got a sturdy bunker. We got the Imperial Barrack. This one is really interesting. It's a very short-range machine gun, but it's like a three-way. And it also has very unique placement in that regard. We don't have enough to do anything. Go ahead and put our platform there just in preparation for the next wave. Now, we're taking mad damage here. Our guys rolling out are just saving the day. Here's another sturdy bunker. Actually, here's another Puma position. And I'm just not generating any supply. Alright, now we need to extend this area out for sure. That way the Zerg is not so intense here. We do have our three-way set up now. Now, when we take a look at that, obviously the placements are going to be limited. Like, I couldn't put it here because it's not all on the same elevation. So it does have to be on the same elevation. However, tri-burst machine gun, basically. There's a little machine gunner in that corner, and in this corner, and it's going to hit all of those available areas. We got some cool upgrades as well. Let's go ahead and send a wave and see what we can get going. The flyers are intense. Alright, we got a bunch of supply, which we desperately need right now, so let's take that. Now, we got this Puma position. Now, it says this one is anti-air. The anti-air part of it is it deals increased damage to air enemies. However, it is very much hitting ground enemies as well. Let's put it right here on our platform. We get really good coverage over pretty much everything here, and that should help out quite a bit with those air enemies that are rolling in. As you see, it is shooting ground enemies as well, but it will do that increased damage to the air enemies. Let's see, headquarter HP, that sounds pretty damn good. Each building adjacent to at least one other building gains 5% rate of fire. We got +3 grenadier production. And we got some good choices here on this one. Let's go ahead and take this here, and let's expand this lane out a little bit further even. Place a building adjacent to this structure to activate it. Alright, we can't place anything yet because we don't have enough supply. But we're definitely going to want to get that activated. And then as you see, the flyers kind of take their own path. They are not limited to taking what you offer them. Alright, so if we put this here, this is kind of like slow firing cannon. It does hit hard, which is quite nice. Let's go ahead and drop that right there to activate our long range. Oh, I wonder if that counted. I don't think it did. I'm not sure if that worked because of the elevation difference. We'll have to throw something else there. These flyers are rough, man. The flyers are rough. In fact, let's take this route and we'll get this other platform here. Expand this one out a little bit further. What do we have here? Frontline trench. Can only be built at height 0. A trench for 3 soldiers armed with the Protector M2. Now, I haven't seen that one yet. This one's definitely quite interesting. You can only place this one on 0 elevation. Let's put it there as our final last resort. Alright, we got another scout hideout. 10% damage, rate of fire, and reload speed on those Puma positions. Go ahead and take that one, and let's get another one of those down. Do I have enough? I do. I'm going to put a platform there. And then I'm going to put that Puma position right here, because those flyers are getting pretty intense. These guys that were flying over the side, that Puma position should hit them. You see we got some different enemies rolling out now. Alright, not enough cash to do anything. Keep expanding this lane out. Actually, we do. Alright. So that's definitely active, without a doubt. Actually, it looks like it was fine with that one too. Oh man, we can get a really big range thing in here. Actually, let's go with something here. Oh, we can't go higher than 3, it looks like. Alright. So much for that plan. We can get a double 3 here, though. Oh, wow. You know, if we got one more of those, we could put one of these Imperial barracks right there. And I think that would be just absolutely glorious. Let's go, do we want to get upfront damage? No, let's just go right here. Get the total coverage from that Mirador here. God, those flyers come in really far back here. Okay, we got double supply, or we got a sturdy bunker and 200 supply. Let's take it. See, how do we want to do this? Actually, I'm curious to see what happens here if we run into a dead end. There's another long-range scanner. Alright, let's see here. Mixed emotions on what to do here. Let's start working on a little upfront damage here. I really want to get this Imperial barrack right here, but I'm going to need another platform to be able to do that. Oh, and we got wrecked. So much for that. Alright, we did get some unlocks. Communication relay. Now, your unlocks and your progression are going to be based off of just the card unlocks and the potential draws. From what's... Now, this is, of course, is just the demo and not the full version, but it does look like, in that regard, that this is full roguelike and not roguelite. So there's not going to be any other permanent progression other than getting the various unlocks as you go through the game. So, not sure how that's going to work out, or if that's going to be a thing on the launch version of the game. But there's no indication of it yet, so no skill trees. But you see there's lots of different building types to unlock, 54 total, 19 different types of enemies, final waves, I never made it to any of them. The doctrines, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3, these are going to unlock as you progress through. As you see, I don't have very many of them unlocked. Some of the doctrines are like direct buffs. Other ones are direct buffs that can affect everything, like this building's adjacent to 4 other buildings gain damage. But then there's also going to be tower-specific doctrines. Or these would be the building doctrines down here. So sturdy bunkers, the Durandal, the Warwolf, Mirador efficiency, etc., etc. So definitely worth a look. If anything else, it's a free demo, so free, of course, is always worth checking out. You could end up getting a couple of hours of entertainment for no cost at all, just in this free demo. So I will link it up down in the description below. However, that is going to do it for Tower Defense Tuesday. So head on over and check it out. Tower Dominion on Steam, and was part of that Steam Nextfest last week. Thanks a ton, y'all, and I will see you soon.